We all want to live a better life, right? But what if I told you the secret isn't some huge, dramatic change? What if it's actually all about the small, simple things we do every single day? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into. The powerful, tiny habits that can truly, and I mean truly, transform your life. So let me ask you something. Does changing your life feel hard? Yeah, for a lot of us it does. We picture this huge mountain we have to climb. But what if that's the wrong way to look at it? What if real improvement isn't about one giant leap, but about a bunch of tiny, manageable steps? Because here's the thing, it's actually so much easier than you think. Real, lasting transformation almost always starts with one small, consistent action. Kind of like how one tiny gear can set a whole giant machine in motion. Today we're going to look at exactly what those first few turns of the gear look like. Okay, so first, let's just bust a big myth wide open, shall we? This whole idea that you need some massive, overwhelming effort to change things. The real power, it turns out, isn't in some grand gesture, but in the small, consistent footsteps we take day after day. So, what are we really talking about here? A habit. It's just something you do over and over again. Like brushing your teeth, or, let's be honest, checking your phone the second you wake up. These things are basically the automatic pilots running our daily lives. And really, it all boils down to a choice between two different roads. Good habits, they kind of pave a smoother path for you, helping you feel healthier, more focused, happier. But bad habits, well, they can make that journey feel pretty tangled and difficult. The key is just realizing you get to choose which road you're going to walk down. All right, let's get practical. We are going to break down 7 incredibly simple but seriously powerful habits. And I don't want you to see this as some big, demanding to-do list. Nope. Think of these as 7 possible starting points. Proof that tiny actions can lead to massive results. 7. That's our number for today. 7 simple habits you can start right now to build a better life one day at a time. Ready? Let's jump into the first one. First up, wake up at the same time. Every single day. I know, even on weekends. Your body absolutely loves a schedule. When it knows what to expect, waking up just gets easier. You'll feel so much more energetic, and you can say goodbye to that foggy, what year is it, feeling in the morning. Okay, habit number 2 is built around the number 1. It's this simple. 1 glass of water right after you wake up. Yeah, before the coffee, before anything. Your body's been going all night without any water. This one little action helps wake you up, makes you feel fresh, and can even give your metabolism a little nudge for the day. Number 3, move your body. And look, this doesn't mean you have to go run a marathon. We're talking 5 minutes of stretching, maybe a 10-minute walk. The payoff for that tiny investment is huge. It's great for your muscles, your heart, your brain, and it's a scientifically proven way to give your mood an instant lift. Habit number 4 is all about getting some clarity. All you have to do is plan your day. It literally takes 2 minutes. First, just ask yourself, okay, what am I going to do today? Then just write down 3 small, doable goals. That's it. This super simple process helps your day feel organized, less chaotic, and trust me, checking off those tasks feels so good. Coming in at number 5 is another powerful one: read something every single day. Think of it like a workout for your brain, because reading actually helps it grow stronger. You don't need to tackle some giant novel. A short article, a few pages of a book for 10 minutes, that's perfect. Small, consistent reading builds a seriously powerful mind. Okay, habit number 6 is a big one for pretty much all of us these days. Limit your phone time. It's a really simple trade-off when you think about it. More time scrolling usually means your focus is scattered and your sleep suffers. But when you intentionally put the phone down, even for just a little while, you get that focus back. You get better rest. It's a win-win. And our final habit, number 7, is to just take a moment to reflect at the end of the day. Before you go to sleep, take a quiet second and ask yourself this one simple question: what made me happy today? It's not about judging your day. It's about finding one small moment of joy. It helps you learn, and it builds a real sense of gratitude. So there you have it. 7 habits. But, the most important part isn't just knowing what they are. It's about what you do next. So let's talk about taking that very first small step. Now, listen up, because this is probably the most important thing I'm going to say. Do not, I repeat, do not try to start all of these at once. That's just a recipe for feeling overwhelmed and giving up. The only goal for you right now is to just begin. So out of all 7, just pick one. Seriously, that's it. Just one. And as you start, remember this: be patient with yourself. Real lasting change doesn't happen in a day. Good habits are kind of like little seeds. You have to water them consistently, and they grow slowly. But over time, they can completely change the entire landscape of your life. So, I'll leave you with this one question to think about. After everything we've talked about, from waking up at the same time to drinking that glass of water to reflecting at night, which one will you choose? What will your first small step be?